Hello, YouTube. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is just some random clips from my life that I love, and it's a short story that I wrote about getting older and feeling like you don't have any time. So thank you for watching. When we're young, all we want to do is grow up. I've always loved my birthday and had fun each year blowing up my candles. Maybe it's helped having a mom who makes every birthday a grand and important event, but this year it feels different. I'm turning 22 and I feel a little melancholy. I've never understood friends who complain about their birthday, cry, or feel sad. But I think I get it this year. Not to sound depressing, but when we're born, it's certain one day we will die. We don't know it from day one, and I can't remember when I learned that I would die one day, but it's something everyone comes to know. Fact. Is every birthday a reminder of that? Or maybe it's because they're reminded of loved ones not with them to celebrate. I'm sure all of this contributes to those feelings of sadness or even loneliness. I feel like my melancholy feeling may be coming from a different place than these tough circumstances, but I think a lot of people may understand. Feeling old, running out of time, not having accomplished enough. This is quite silly to admit out loud, and I'm sure someone in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s would laugh at me. What do you mean you're old, they say. All you have is time. Maybe this is true. I hope and pray this is true for me, my family, and everyone watching. A long, happy life full of accomplishments and relationships is the goal. But when you're 22, it doesn't exactly feel that way, does it? Look, this is the way I see it. My 14-year-old self couldn't wait to be 20 years old. I will do this and this and this when I'm 20. And this when I'm 21. We don't really know that when we're 14, but we can hope and dream and wish and pray. All the while, your childhood is like a friend standing next to you, like a left-out friend who wants to play and be children together. We push them away and find them weird. Go away, we say to our friend called childhood. I want to play with someone else. We put lipstick on, ask our parents to wear heels, start cursing, kissing, maybe even drinking. Or maybe we do stay with our childhood friend, but secretly long for another older friend behind childhood's back. When we're a young adult, our childhood friend isn't next to us anymore. They're in the past, still keeping our younger self company. Even though we didn't treat childhood friend like we should have, they look at us in our young adult years and cheer us on anyways, louder than anyone else, and they do it with our childhood self. When we're a young adult, we may wish for a childhood friend back at our side. We may get homesick, think about our friends from the past, revisit our yearbooks or old memories, but that's what they are, fond, distant memories. We can look at childhood friend and say, thank you for understanding that I didn't know any better, that I should enjoy my childhood and not look into the future so much. But maybe that's what childhood is for anyways. Okay, that was a long description, but maybe that's why we feel melancholy on our birthdays as we get older. Of course, it's a blessing, and I guess you're in bad shape without a birthday, but the age grows and the gap gets wider between the carefree years and the ones we're making decisions that affect the rest of our lives. Well, hopefully I didn't upset anyone, but here's a different perspective on everything I've just explained. Don't feel bad that you wanted to be old when you were a child, because it just means you had and still do have someone thinking about you and cheering you on, shaping you into who you are now. And the young adult 20s version of yourself will be cheering on your 30-year-old self, shaping her as well. You must take a breath, realize you have time. Many versions of yourself lived and to be lived. You took 18 years to be a child, and now you may be making these lasting decisions and it's stressing you out. But I think of my younger self and how I couldn't believe how much time I had until I was an adult. It felt like an eternity. Now you're here, soak in the moments, not only for you, but the child you, the 30s you, the 40s you, and the 90s you. God is with you, your friends and family are with you, and the versions of yourself are with you too. Some are just looking towards you, and some behind their shoulder at you. Well, I'm not sure if that was anything new or anything you haven't heard before. I hope it is a good reminder to you that yes, you do have time. You have today and now. Tomorrow isn't promised, but the possibilities for today are endless. Life is a gift. Birthdays are a gift. They mark a year around the sun, and that's all. It's a celebration, not a time to count your accomplishments or worry about getting older. Breathe in and breathe out. You will be fine.